Greetings. Welcome to the Northman, in plural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am the Northman, and he is the SPIEL.
Yeah.
We are going to SPIEL 2017 this year, and this is Terje, by the way.
Yeah. Hi.
He was with me last year, as you probably remember if you watched my videos.
Yeah.
And we had an amazing time last year. And this time we are predicting our most anticipated games of the convention.
The top 10.
Well, for ourselves personally.
Yeah. And some honorable mentions, of
course.
Yeah.
What do you have on your list? I know you had at least the list is it's almost 700 registered games on the list.
Yeah.
And you probably have 600 on your most wanted.
No. Only about 50.
Well, almost.
Yeah, must have.
Yeah.
I asked him about 25.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but I tipped you about some of the games on my list, and
now
he actually was interested.
Yeah.
That says something.
Yeah. We don't have the same taste in many games, but I know his taste and I know what he means when he tells me it's a good game. I believe him.
Yeah. So no co-op on my list, I promise.
But co-ops are the best.
No, it's not the best. We have some honorable mentions, mostly because I will be getting them before Essen. Lisboa would be maybe my number one. I would have had the game already if it wasn't for the fire that's happened in the warehouse where all the copies in Europe was stored. Really looking forward to the heavy crunch of Vital Asada. And then we have Clash of Caledonia, also Kickstarter game. I will be getting in October. Really looking forward to that one as well. And of course, when we have 50 on our must-have list, of course it's hard to pick up just 10. So we have some honorable mentions as well, I think.
Yeah, and just a tip about Vital, if you want to meet him, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just a funny story there. Yeah. So where did you meet Vital?
Well, at the convention and at the bathroom, yes, that was correct.
The bathroom is probably the most private thing. So if you want to meet me at Essen, please wait until I'm finished with the bathroom. Yeah, right. So that was your honorable mentions. I have one called 21 Days. It's by a self-publisher guy, and I just looked at the pictures and the description. It looks very nice. It really has nice production value, it seems, at least the pictures, so great artist. And yeah, it's exciting. So this is why we go to Essen, to look at the games and just explore the cool stuff that's there. Yeah. And the day before the fair opens, there is a whole mess. No, what's called press room, where all the games are displayed out. I can show some pictures from last year here, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing to look at the games, and that's where you really get the attention of games.
Yeah, because when you see the Essen preview on Board Game Geek, amazing list. There's not that much picture of many of the games, and you don't get a feel of how the game really works. So the Colonists that came out last year, we saw at the press briefing. And I'm sure there will be a lot of games that also pique our interests when we go on the press briefing.
Definitely, yeah. And actually have some Friedman Freezer games on my honorable mentions, because he has a new system.
The Fable.
The Fable system, yeah. You just flip a card and the rules will magically appear.
Yeah. Gather your friends and flip the next card. Yeah.
Yeah, but this time he has two games that piqued my interest, and one of this is Flucht or Flee. It's a co-op game. I've heard co-op. No. And the other one is, I can't remember the name, but it's a solo game from Friedman, and I really liked Friday, which he nailed. Totally great game. Not the app, but the game. Yeah.
Well, I have some I will want to talk about as well. There is Sentient. You're running a robot factory. Looks really cool. It's Keeper by Richard Breeze. His last in the Key series. Agra. don't know that much about it. Looks cool.
Important fact.
Yeah, important fact. Alien Artifact, by the way. Looking forward to that one as well. Hope it will be there. Heard some rumors. Ignacy does well with his card games, so...
I just hope the rules are good.
Yeah. But yeah, he should adopt the Fable system, and the rules comes with the card. Yeah. Well, we have the Riverboat by I think Michael Kiesling, if I'm not correct.
If
I'm not mistaken. We have Bronze, like old times. Really looks good as well, from a Russian publisher. Whistle Stop by Bessia Games. Ex Libris, really looking forward to that one as well. You're making a library, the bookshelf, and all the good stuff.
It's on my list.
Yeah. Heart of Crown, a Japanese game where you're trying to get your princess into power. Looks very good.
Yeah. There's so many games coming out.
Yeah.
I have Kitchen Rush on my want to see list, or honorable mention. I just love co-op games, of course, and this is real time, and it looks like the one from what's it called, the Wok,
Wokmania, something.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see, one game called Medical Frontier, just because of the theme, actually, because there's so few games with hospital theme, just like with the Bronze.
Bronze Age.
Very few themes with this, so every time there comes a new game with an original theme, especially hospital, because, well, it's really crucial in our society. So yeah, I really look forward to that one. I don't know nothing about the designer or anything.
No. Me neither. So, are we ready to talk top 10?
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more honorable mention.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it's fun. We want to have it for our gaming club. It's a sequel to Klask.
Yeah.
I found it now. It's called Bonk.
Yeah.
It just looks fun, and that is important with many games. Just have fun, and sometimes just have an activity instead of actually trying to win. Just trying to do dexterity, pure dexterity. So looking forward to that one as well.
Tumbling Dice and Klask. It's been great favorites at our board game club.
Yeah, because the rules takes 30 seconds to explain, and you're off, and anyone with hands can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's go to our must-have games.
Yes.
I didn't write it down, so probably will be some difference between this one and the Norwegian one. So if you're interested, check the Norwegian one if you speak Norwegian.
Well, I actually write mine down, and I have So I have half my list is expansions from 10 to 6, and the rest of them is whole fleshed out games.
Yeah. Oh, I see one here that I should have mentioned. It's a Hunt for the Ring. That's one I really need to have. It's kind of one person against the other ones, and the one person is hidden movement game, like Scotland Yard.
Okay.
And this is you're playing the ring bearer who's trying to hide away from the witch, the lich kings.
Yeah.
It looks really non-unique actually, but I like the theme and I just want to check it out. And it is from RS Games, so they do make good games.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm a sucker for it. So that's just not on my Norwegian list.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, my number 10. Nations, the dice game expansion. Yeah, Unrest. Really looking forward to new dice and a new mechanic. Yeah, I love the dice game. My wife loved the dice game. So most of the expansions that comes out give you an excuse to bring it back to the table, and that's why I'm looking forward to Unrest.
Yeah, I don't have many expansions on my list because, they are fun to refresh the game, but they usually don't make the, I need to play this game again, except for one you have later on your list. One I have is photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Oh no, that's wrong as well.
From Blue Orange Games. This one looks amazing, just by the looks of it, but
It looks mean.
It's mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see why it's mean, but it's so cool, you know.
Yeah.
It's visually appealing and
it strikes you, and you trees. Yeah, let's put out some trees. Yeah. So the trees. So we stand in the shadow, so maybe we won't get any points for this, but
what? I need to move the sun.
Yeah. So I really look forward to photosynthesis as well, and other blue orange game like Queen Domino.
Yep.
So
and the King Domino, the big box which everyone needs to have.
No, but our club has to have
yes,
it.
Yes, definitely.
Very important.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. My next is Scythe, the Wind Gambit. Yep. One of my most played games last year.
I think so too.
And who can't argue with
Zeppelins?
Zeppelins. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. It's not on my list, but I already ordered it, so I left it from my list. I need to. Scythe is a great game. Yeah. Oh, come on!
And the expansions makes it harder for those who know the game. So really looking forward to get some airships. Yeah.
Then I have one called the Password Express. And this one is it looks like a bit a combination of Codenames and Set, where you're having a lot of cards played out and you need to match the patterns. And yeah, it looks really cool, and it has this programmatically appearance to it. So computer geek. So of course I'm there.
So it's a lot of pattern building games we've seen on the list, and I will check them out at least. Yeah. It looks interesting. Next one on my list is an expansion for Lorenzo Il Magnifico. It's the Houses of Renaissance. You get a starting house with a special ability. You get new cards that's sorely needed to get more replayability. Of course, it's nice to always know what cards are in the game, but I think this will bring a very good game. One of the sleeper hits maybe at Essen last year. More and back to the table.
Yeah,
basically.
And more variability.
Yeah.
The next one is kind of a guilty pleasure for mine because the original game isn't that good, but it is fun. You play boats. It's called power boats. Boats are around this track on the border, and you just roll the die and see if you can make the turn or not. Or if you crash, you can laugh at your friends and they laugh at you, and it's really funny. Yeah. So now it's called Power Ships. The same system, it appears. I just need to have it just because I love the original game. It's silly fun, and easy to learn.
Yeah. Silly fun. Not on my list, but Companions of Marco Polo is. Expansion to the great game Marco Polo, the dice placement game.
I've seen the face of Marco Polo before. I just can't place it.
Watch the cover. Maybe you will recognize. It's
not me.
Oh well, it could have been. New board. A lot of new stuff. 5th player. A lovely game. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I wasn't really taken by Marco Polo, but 5 players seems a lot. But at least you get a new color. Yeah, probably. So one on my list is also a unique theme. It's Altiplano. The cover really didn't appeal to me, so I just almost skipped it, and then I looked at the designer. Oh wait, this design looks good. He made Oleon! And this is a pool building or a bag building. Oh yeah, okay. It caught my interest.
So looking forward to this. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's on my must-have list. Absolutely, and even on the top. So that's Altiplano.
Yeah. My number 6 is Venus Next. The new expansion to Terraforming Mars. Love the game. So new board, new cards finally, with new powers and cool abilities. So
yeah. Is that Fricks Games or Stronghold or both?
Both, I think.
Yeah, because speaking of Fricks Games, they're coming out with a game that he hasn't heard of. It's a co-op game.
No.
It's called After the Virus. It's for 1 to 3 players. I wonder why I have the maximum limit there, but co-ops from Frisk Games, they kind of earned their reputation last year from Terraforming Mars. So yeah, I want to check this out.
Yeah, so virus is a theme that's reoccurring this year, I think.
And unfortunately,
viral
along with zombies.
Yeah. Okay. So, my number 5 is Charterstone by Jamie Stegmaier. So it's a legacy game, Euro legacy. Really looking forward to this. Legacy game is hard to do. Seafall crashed and burned for some last year.
Well, a lot, I think.
Yeah. But some actually liked it.
Yeah, of course.
I liked it. But it's difficult to manage when you have a competitive legacy game.
Yeah, because in co-ops you have a puzzle, and you solve the puzzle, and then you add something new to change it. But in competitive, you have power. You need to balance the game.
Yeah.
And if you win the game every time and you get powers every time, you're gonna get like Imperial Assault, where the Overlord wins all the time.
Yeah. So the story is important. So if you are part of the story where you lose and you continue playing, it's maybe not that fun.
Yeah. One game group that I know that played it, one player, he gained so much power that at the end of the game it was all about getting the second place, and that is not fun. There's no way to stop him. So that was their experience of the game, and they just couldn't stop him. Yeah. That's not good.
But at least Charterstone, very excited for it.
Yeah. My next is, I actually have a lot of games in this genre, and that is children's games. This one is from Haba. It's called Karuba Junior. My son is 7. He really doesn't like competitive games. He wants co-op games. And this one is a co-op game. So I'm going to check out a lot of children's co-op games this year, and there were many. There were many games for 8 and up.
Stone Age Junior, the card game. So I have a daughter as well at the same age, and looking forward to check out what children's game there will be at Essen.
Yeah. And too bad it's after SPIEL.
Yeah.
Norwegian.
Inside joke there. Yeah. It's our own convention. So so at number 4 we have Gaia Project. The term Mystica in space.
Oh, space.
Space. Yeah.
Space. I know.
Got him. So really looking forward to new technologies and modular board.
Yeah,
gonna
because
be great.
the previous one was called Terra. No, it's
Terra Mystica.
No, Terra Spreadsheetica.
What?
Terra Spreadsheetica. That's the
Spreadsheetica.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
I know. So I haven't played it, but now it's space, so I want to look at it at least. Okay, I will play it this time. I promise. Okay, so my next has totally missed his eyes. It's called the Dutch East Indies.
Yeah.
It is amazing looking game. When you look at the components, you can see here the ships are 3D, and you pick up the tokens. And at first it looks very, but
well, I totally dismissed it. I'm not interested at the amazing list that Eric Martin does on Board Game Geek. The first artwork was kind of not appealing at all, but I think the new artwork that I saw looks very nice.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah. So I'm sure we will get a lot of new games on our list when we go at the press briefing in Essen. So looking forward to it. Where did the sun go? Yeah. Yeah, that's my...
no, that was mine.
That was yours. Yeah, all right. Number 3 is Nusfjord by Ove Rosenberg. And it's a game from Norway. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
The Lofoten. So really looking forward to that. All patriotic and
I just love Norway because of the nature and
the fjords and
the Vikings and
that's why we live here. Yeah.
That's why I was born here, because I liked it. I'm so glad I wasn't born in Holland, because I don't know Dutch.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
my god.
Anyway, my next is actually a theme that I really don't care for much, and that is about trains. This one is called the Mini Rails. And what catches my eye is the playtime. It's below an hour, and that, I can do that. I enjoy the mechanics of those games. I just don't enjoy how long they tend to last. So this one I really want to check out.
Looks interesting. My next one is number 2 is Santa Maria.
Yes.
By our Porter Games and Christian Amundsen Østby. Tried it this spring, the prototype.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was really good. You missed out.
I know, I heard.
Yeah, so really looking forward to the finished project. Yeah, I'm stoked. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be the best game from Porter Games so far.
So you stole my number 2. I need to find out. I didn't write it down, so I should have done that. Come on. I think. Oh, I hear one. Outlive. It was displayed last year at Essen. I think it's released now, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, so I really want to see this at Essen for real, because it looked amazing last year when they had it on display, and the theme, it really catch my eye. But this wasn't on my Norwegian list, I think.
So,
but, that is one.
As we told you, there's a lot of games that we want to check out and want to buy, so it's tough to make a top 10 list.
Yeah, it is, especially in here.
Yeah.
But this list will absolutely change after we come from Essen. It won't stay the same, because we don't know what we'll see down there. And the list from Erik Martin is only 700 titles, and they have promised at least 1,200, I think, according to the press release of the SPIEL.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But my number 1 will definitely be on my top 10 list.
Oh, I forgot my number 1.
Oh, yeah. So my number 1 is Altiplano. I'm so stoked for the mechanics that comes from Orléans, the bag building. And the theme is one that really appeals to me, South American. There will be there's not that much many South American games. We have Brazil that comes out on Kickstarter after Essen. Really looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah. I forgot one thing because I have 2 games from I need to talk about. Okay, I'm a bit hungry, so I'm just wondering who we shall eat.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, that's a game. Who shall we eat? It's from WizKids, and I just love the theme. I mean, come on. We are crashed on a plane and one desert island, and we're getting hungry. So, who shall we eat? It's some 4 to 10 players, so I think it's a kind of party game into it. But my real number 1 is no shock and no
shock at all.
It's called Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah.
It looks real cool from the display, and you start with an unfinished map of the world. It's really unique, because you know how the world looks.
Yeah, but you maybe don't know how the world looks after.
I don't think the events are gonna change the geographical.
No, but, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, it's hard to talk about Season 2 without spoiling Season 1, but I don't think you need to play Season 1 to understand Season 2, because it's set way in the future, so anything might happen that isn't really even related to Season 1.
Yeah, I haven't finished Season 1, so...
Yeah, the copy got lost.
Yeah, sadly.
That's sad, yeah, because it was a great experience.
Yeah.
Well, that's our very condensed list of games from
our thoughts. Yeah. So we're really looking forward to Essen this year as well. So,
yeah. We're going to report on the way, hopefully this time.
Yeah.
And our list will probably change, and I think we're going to mention some games on the way as we every day. Just meet up and talk about the games we found out, because.
Last year was busy.
Yeah.
This year we're trying to do a bit more scheduling.
Yeah. So it didn't work out last year, no. But we got it to work somehow.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be really busy crowd-wise as well.
Yeah. So if you see us, don't hesitate to say hi.
Unless it's in the bathroom.
Oh, Ignacy, just no, not Ignacy. No, Vital. So if you meet me, no, sorry.
Should we bring some cookies for Ignacy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should bake some cookies. Yeah.
Okay, so I hope to see you, and that's our report for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye.
See ya.